18 years ago, I was asked if I could make an action film for $25,000. It took me a long time. I did pull it off with the help of my friends. The film came out in 2017 and it's been distributed in a dozen different countries. The movie broke me into the film and TV industry as an editor, and I've been doing that ever since. It's a very good job, and I've even been nominated for awards and everything, but I've learned over the years that it's really not a path to getting my own films made. My first feature was in post-production for a few years, and during that time I wrote another movie. And this one took place in Sweden. My composer who worked on my first film, The Danger Element, lived in Sweden. And I even went to Sweden to meet people and to scout places to film. Over the past decade, I've rewritten this thing about 10 times. And during that time, it started to feel like this story was really not about Sweden, but is more about my home. So I've really honed the script into an action-adventure story about the history of California. Kind of like National Treasure, except with more kung fu and less Freemason propaganda. In 2018, I ran a successful Kickstarter campaign that allowed me to make a proof of concept for this next film. It was about 8 minutes long, and as before, I kind of thought that having this proof of concept would help me to get some kind of financing for the film in a more traditional way. Of course, it hasn't happened yet. So I guess I'm stubbornly relearning what I already believed when I was much younger, which is that if people like us are going to tell our own stories, we really need to rely on one another. So I've decided to once again just dive into the unknown and just make this film. I've broken the story into 3 parts, and this part is going to continue from the scenes that you saw in the proof of concept. It'll be loaded with action and adventure and mystery and intrigue and philosophy. I've been working on this thing for 10 years, doing script rewrites, commissioning conceptual artwork, putting together a pitch deck, learning new skills, practicing the old skills. We've got the old crew back together, and we've got some new faces. It's going to be the adventure of a lifetime. Thanks for watching. Now I'd like to invite you to EONBLADE.net, where you'll find the Kickstarter page for the project. And on that, you'll be able to see the entire pitch deck. That'll give you a good overview of the production, the characters, and the story of EONBLADE. You'll also get to see all of the rewards that you could get by becoming a backer of the project. Everything from physical copies of the film to statues, posters, all the way to first billing as the presenting producer of the project. Most of all, I hope you just enjoy looking at it. My team and I have spent years putting this pitch deck together, and I think you're really going to enjoy exploring it. I'll see you there.